I love the way a 7.3 sounds. There's nothing like it. Hello YouTube, Derbador the Welder here, and I'm here with my friend Noah.
Hey, how's it going?
And this is his rig right here. So we're over at his house today, and we're going to be fiddling around with the with a wire feeder for that's mainly meant for engine drive, a suitcase wire feeder, and we're going to be fiddling around with Miller's high frequency generator. Pretty sure everybody remembers all the fun I had with the Arc Pig. So we're going to give Miller's high frequency generator a shot in light of that. But Noah, show us your engine drive here. Let's take a look at that.
Well, the engine drive is 1997 Miller AOPAC 400. We got the built-in air compressor. Unfortunately, this one air compressor doesn't work. I haven't really had time to tear it apart. I use the machine too much, so I don't have time to have it down. I don't have a spare machine. So yeah, basically it's got the Deutz diesel in it. Runs good. It's a heck of a lot bigger than what I need, but it's get the job done and the price is right, so can't complain with that.
Yeah, exactly. It's huge. I just love the fact it's like you stand at the end of this thing. It's like it's just so freaking huge. I absolutely love it. Like if we were to sit my Blue Star right here, it would just this thing just is so big compared to the Blue Star. It is nuts. Yeah. And it's since it's a AirPack 400, I assume it's 400 amps at full power.
Yes. And I had it I bought it to the shop and it puts out, I think he said it puts out 397 or something amps of that.
Well, that's close enough.
I was like, yeah, that's close enough for what I need.
Like, what kind of stick electrode do you run at like 400 amps?
Half inch or something?
Yeah, that's like, I don't even know if you can go vertical up with a half-inch electrode. That's like a flat electrode.
Yeah.
If that even exists. Oh yeah, $5 an electrode.
Yeah. The only other thing that you might be able to do is air locking. That I have
Yeah.
used it for, which it's great. The machine was designed to air lock, so you ain't gonna damage it.
Oh yeah. And I think that's generally why they give you 400 amps. Is
Yeah.
most of us who would be using, you know, a machine that big, we're going to be using the 400 amps to knock out a big old weld or a crack in something. And then we're turning it back to 120, 130 to fill it up with 1/8" 7018s.
Exactly. So, yeah, this is my rig. I have a video on it going through its battle, but basically it's a 2000 model E450 with 7.3 diesel. Great truck. It was originally a box truck. It's an E450, not an F450, so it's the van front end. Kind of throws people off when they look at it. They got to take a double take on it. But basically, the story of the truck is, my parents had the truck. It used to be a box truck. Actually, that box in the background is what was on it. And basically, it was rusted out. The cab I swapped out with a new cab. And anyway, long story short, I built this, bought a bed, made a platform, and it's a pretty nice welding rig, I gotta say. And you might look at this truck, and one thing I tell you, it did not happen overnight. It did not. This was like a...
Oh, come on. I thought you just snapped your finger and it just happened.
Yeah, maybe I did. No. You know, and all these pieces on here, it did not happen overnight. So don't look at this, and I don't want this to discourage anybody, but this happened... Before this, I was running with a welder and a pickup truck, and that did great for a year or two. But yeah, so this took, I think I had 6 months in doing this, and I just did it when I had money. Did it as Daniel probably know. You do it as you got money.
Exactly.
Do a little bit at a time. It's never finished, and if you have a finished truck, well, that's great, but
no, that's when you start the next truck.
Exactly. You have two trucks.
Well, no, I gotta say, I absolutely love it. It is creative. It's genius. it is just. I love this truck. I have to say I like my truck a lot. It's my favorite. My truck is my favorite. But if I had to pick another one, this would be it. Let me be honest. Your truck is my second favorite.
But like I said, I do like the old small rig. It's compact. This thing you can't turn around to save your life.
Oh yeah, it's the long frame.
It's the longest wheelbase they make in this truck.
Yeah, my Super Duty is the wheelbase just shorter than this one. Mine is the mid-length frame. You've got the long length like the rollback in the bus frame.
You don't do U-turns in it.
Oh, come on, you do a U-turn. You can do a U-turn, you know, turn around on a 2-lane road.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know. If
Like,
you can do that, you gotta spin the tires. Then you can, but so yeah,
all right, hey guys, definitely go check out his channel. His channel should be featured under my channel, Noah's Welding. Definitely go check it out, guys. He's got a lot of videos about this truck and it getting built. So guys, definitely go check that out. So we're gonna pull out the high frequency generator and the wire feeder here, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna fiddle around. We're gonna hook it up to his machine. We're gonna use the constant voltage on there, and for the wire feeder, then we'll switch over to mine because I'm here because I want to see how the SP32 and the suitcase wire feeders work on constant voltage. I'm basically trying to justify going and buying one for my Blue Star. So we're going to see how that all works on constant voltage, because the Blue Star does not have constant voltage. It's a constant current only machine, and this is both. Yes, it's both. It's everything.
It's a multi-process.
Yeah, it's a shop on wheels.
Pretty much. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna get all this stuff out and get it set up here. I love the welding table right here. Actually, that's some pretty hefty plastic.
No, I got it from the. It's in the trash somewhere.
Gee whiz. I mean, that is hefty as all get out. That is a welding table. It's just plastic.
I mean, we could yank that big 200-pound, 300-pound table back there.
No. I'm lazy.
Too.
I'm too fat for that. Oh, I started putting a entrenching tool in here, just in case.
Hey, you never know.
Never know. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't that long ago. I was like, I need a shovel, and it was like I couldn't get to something or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but it was like I needed a shovel, and I didn't have anything that resembled a shovel on my truck whatsoever. So I was like, crap. Do you have acetone, or are we going to do it the field way? Brush it down and pray.
I think we'll do the field way.
Oh, brush it down. Brush it down, and I have some. I just, for some reason, it's like another. It feels like I'm carrying another bomb on the truck. So I already got a few bombs on the truck right now.
So as y'all can see, we're getting everything set up here. I'm over there sharpening the tungsten on the bench grinder. Probably should have been wearing safety glasses, but oh well. OSHA's not here to yell at us. So as y'all can see, this stuff takes a little bit of time to set up. But also, we are definitely not rushing it. We're just taking our time. You know, today's a fun day, and nothing serious. No.
It's literally, guys, come on. It's the same helmet. Tell me I'm not going crazy. Harbor Freight just ripped off the Lincoln Viking. It's a Lincoln Viking ripoff.
I love this helmet.
Is that the 4G?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
right.
I love that.
Like, it literally made me a better welder in like 5 minutes.
Oh, I know.
I'm not kidding.
This is the one I have. I don't know if you've seen this one. HTTP. Chucky did a video way back when.
Oh yeah, back when that was.
$100.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great for what it was, but that makes any sense.
So for everybody, what we're doing, we're just using the bottle off of the Millermatic 250 here. We're not hooked into the Millermatic 250 at all. Our power source is coming from his welding machine out on the truck. Now what this is doing, our positive lead is coming over here and it's hooked into the back of the wire feeder. And then our ground lead, or negative lead, coming around like that and it's hooked to our work, and then the wire feeder itself has its own little ground connector. And essentially what we're doing is it's just like your MIG welder, except we have moved the wire feeder component in here and our power's coming from out there on the welding machine. So it's a very common thing nowadays. It's very common. On structural sites, they run T8 flux core, and like most 9 times out of 10, they'll have a huge machine running 3 or 4 wire feeders like this, pushing T8 wire, instead of a bunch of guys running individual machines with 7018 stick electrodes. But we're running solid wire with 7525.
7525, 0.35, 0.035 oil, just 70, was it 70S, whatever.
Yeah, you're saying, yeah, just MIG wire. Short circuit. Yep, short circuit hard wire, which is basically why I would get this anyway. Anything, honestly, I have no desire to push T8 flux core. If it was me, I just want it for short circuit, throwing something together real quick. If I want it to hold, I'm grabbing my 7018s.
Exactly. Like I said, I may have said this in a different video of mine, but I love this thing, but unless you're doing a ton of welding, I just use 7018.
Yeah.
This thing, as you probably saw, it took a little bit to get it set up.
Yeah, it took us about almost 15 minutes to get it in here, but we were also goofing around too. So
but
we're
but if you're doing a 15-minute job, it doesn't make sense to take 15 minutes to set this up. You can just grab a stainless and a handful of electrodes and you're done.
Exactly. So yeah. So we could get started on this thing here. I get to be the cameraman. I'm like Bob Moffat's cameraman.
Okay. Well, we're gonna try this. We'll try this dialed in. As you see, we are trying to be as real as we can. But I ain't used this in a while, so we're gonna try it.
Yep, we're all kind of.
So it's ugly and soft. Okay, that's way too cold.
Supposed to sound like bacon. Yeah, bump it up a little bit. So, alright, we're already seeing one of the first downsides to this. To do all these little fine adjustments with the voltage, you got to go back to the machine.
Exactly. Now, if you do have like a Trailblazer, they have digital readout, and the newer oil feeders, they do have digital readout. So it'd be a little more handy, but
we don't have Trailblazer money.
or oil feeder money.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
we're using what we got.
Exactly. Yep. You hear it sputtering a little bit. Alright, made some settings adjustments here. I love how nice and blue that looks. Ooh, nice and hot.
Yeah, I think we're running a bit hot for what we're doing, but I've used this on sheet metal before. It's just finicky.
When it comes to short circuit, this is what I've figured out. Everybody wants to drop their setting to make it easier. Don't do that. The hotter you can run it on short circuit, the better, because it sticks better. Short circuit is infamous for making these really beautiful, cold as crap welds.
Yeah.
So the hotter you can run it, even if it's a little sputtery, and I'll do it, and might not necessarily be the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. You know, when it comes to short circuit, you sacrifice bead appearance for a better weld a little bit.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that different techniques going to be different for. It's a lot to do with the welder's preference and the welder's how the welder controls the bead.
Exactly.
Like I probably weld a lot different than you do.
Yeah. I'm a weld it hotter. Oh, it's thicker,
yeah.
more power, and what else? More passes.
Yeah.
More. But does it need? It needs one pass. I'll put two.
Yeah. Well, there is a limit to this. Yeah, I know, but more weld's not better, but it is. Like at my job, they always tell me when you only need one pass. We do a lot of work that out of the machine. They put two passes on it. Just getting it dialed in.
Oh, that's much better. All right, yeah.
Maybe one a little hot, but it'll be alright.
Yeah, throw some more beads down there. I want to see how this looks in the helmet here. Dude. Are you pushing or pulling? Okay. We're not going to get into that debate today, guys. We'll do that for another video. I do both.
Application is what it is.
Yeah, everybody, it's good to have a healthy mix of both and know how to do both.
Yeah.
That long story short, but we can make that literally an entire video another day.
A couple videos on that.
Oh, we could do a whole season.
And then we'll still be wrong. People say we're wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Here we go. That is cool. It's hot. I can feel it. I can feel it through the camera. But it looks good, dude. It looks awesome. And guys, that's what we're doing. Running off of his engine drive to the wire feeder right here, and using the gas bottle right there. So I guess we can switch it over to constant current, then hook it up to my Blue Star if you don't mind.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Now we have the wire feeder hooked into my Blue Star. We're going to fiddle around with some constant current on this thing and see how it does or don't.
Now there is a switch inside that you got to tone the constant current.
Yeah, let's look at that.
I mean, I've landed them on the long one before. It doesn't run good, but it works. Right back there.
Yeah, all right.
Can't
Are
see
we
it,
on? We're on constant current.
Yeah.
It's all right. So I think that's what I've been told. I hope it's true. When you run on constant current, it doesn't adjust for your arc length. So you have to do it. You have to keep a very consistent arc length. So if you don't mind taking the camera, my good sir, and I will. Is it already on and everything?
Everything should be set. As long as we got power, it should be good.
Hopefully it's enough. It didn't sound like it was idling up full, but.
The joys of old machines, right?
Wait, this doesn't have to have one pin. It pulls the power from the machine?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, sweet.
Exactly.
That is cool.
There you
I
go.
definitely have to get me one of these now. Alright. Guess I'm pulling. Oh, dude, it's like a radar.
That's super hot. You think we're too hot on your machine?
I think we are too hot. It's
Okay.
like a freaking
It's
spray
right. Okay. Now, do you want to try turn the machine down or the wire feed up?
Let's turn the machine down some. Let me drop it to the next. That is like, that's radar.
See, YouTube, we're just making it. I said about the middle, and we can go from there.
We're somewhere around 100 amps now. We're guessing.
This is trial nail engineering.
Yep. This is welder engineering. It'll work? No, fiddle around with it. We'll make it work. The only thing is the taps cross over, so they have literally just moved it to the same setting on a different tap. What?
We'll find out.
Where it's still hot, but
oil feed?
bump up the wire a little bit.
Yeah.
Just see what happens if we bump the wire up some.
Well, give you a lot of oil.
Yeah, a lot of wire.
No, I'll tell you what, I'll adjust it while you're welding.
There's more. What's that? Is that you?
No.
Oh, I must have been stubbing it.
Yeah, want a large stakeout, like we're doing like flux core, and let's see how that, you don't have to go crazy, just do a little more than normal.
There we go. There we go. Hey,
That just sounds halfway decent.
this is manageable. This is doable. Oh, hold on.
Now
I lost focus. I got ahead of myself.
Now come.
Alright. Yeah, you take a shot. So I figure it looks like what is happening is your arc length. You gotta be dead at it,
Okay.
and you cannot. Your stick out has to be dead on perfect. But I will say, it's pretty hot. It's laying in flat. It's like almost a weird spray.
It might be. Well, I mean, we really should have the voltage, but you know.
Yeah, nobody cares about that.
One of these days we get around to doing that. You know what I'm wondering?
What?
Keep doing that click. I wonder if our voltage is fluctuating.
Well, it will because it's constant current. Constant current, the voltage fluctuates.
Yeah.
So that's why you set it to the constant current setting on there.
What I'm wondering is, it sounds like I had a problem in the past with the solenoid on that, would kick on and off. Then it started running fine. I wonder if that's giving us issues. We'll screw around with a little more so we can figure out.
Yeah. I noticed when I adjusted my stick out. There. That's beautiful. And there we go again. We just had it. There we go.
Definitely hot.
Oh yeah.
So.
We're on the hot side.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting. We really had to bump up the wire feed compared to the constant voltage.
Yeah,
I guess it's the difference between the two.
Do you want to try popping it down again? Another notch?
Yeah, let me go
And
turn
maybe
it down a notch. See what happens. Alright, went down a tap. Alright, let me get the camera over to the helmet. There we go. Yep. Alright, so we're figuring this out. We're gonna be experts at this. Oh, it sounds beautiful.
stick out is the biggest thing on top of the corner.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So,
Because I think what it is, if I remember correctly, constant voltage adjusts your background amperage
yeah.
to accommodate your stick out.
Yeah.
So what we're doing here is we cannot move at all. I can't even move a 1/16 of an inch or it's going to start doing something weird. So,
A little bit. Take a bit of steel.
yep. All right. After this, let's hook up the high frequency box and fiddle with that.
Yeah.
Oh no, you the man. Look at that. You do this for a living.
I think it, don't I?
Well, the good thing is we're getting better at it.
Yeah.
Every time we get there, we pull the trigger, getting a little bit better. May I take a take a shot with it? We'll switch. You take GoPro. Or you can hit the top button and the screen will turn back on. It wakes it back up.
Yeah, it might be a little easier.
And then you actually see. Is it still running?
Yep.
Alright, yep. Cool. Yeah, we're definitely a little cold for this.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
It's like it keeps transitioning from a globular and into a short circuit. I bet this is impossible to do vertical up.
Oh, I wouldn't want to try it. I'll tell you that much.
I want to try it.
Hey,
You got another piece of
we might find something.
hold on, I can just tack this.
Yeah, tag it. Do whatever.
Well, that's impossible right there, trying to tack something one-handed on constant current. I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to feel that sweet spot.
Yeah, it's like a 100,000 in between it, right?
Yeah, it's like, but there's not much. Wow. Like I was saying. Give me a little bit more wire feed.
Okay.
We might be able to make this work.
We're gonna give all we got.
We're gonna try. We're gonna do this constant current stuff, y'all. Oh my goodness.
Sounding good.
No way. It's a little bit of undercut, but with practice, this can be done.
Now I'm telling you, I think it. Like I said, I got good on this machine when I was using it a lot. I just ran it, but once I stopped, I ran it for maybe a week or so.
Yeah,
I got good at it, but now
that's doable. I mean, you know, we sat here all day. We probably could. Unfortunately, we don't have all day, but we sat here all day.
I think if we had a remote in here, we could find it a lot easier.
But that's what's so cool. This is doable.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to know, could you constant current MIG weld out of position? And it is, if you bump up the wire feed just a little bit, it punches in a little bit better, and it just...
It works.
It's not weld porn at all, but it does work. This is awesome. This is something pretty cool. I don't think anybody's really done a video about this.
I have not found a video. I think I found one, but it was in Spanish about this.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah.
So if you want, we can switch back. Your machine has the full foot pedal control and everything for the AC
Yeah.
TIG. We'll do that next. We got these nice little 1/4-inch plates to goof around with.
Yeah.
It's all right.